Unless you go by the other weather program and it's 73.
73 sounds more like it. I mean, it is only 7 o'clock, so yeah. Pencil sharpener. I should put this over here. Oh, what's going on here? Ha! I just got a notice from the Coloring Book Nook that they're on live at 5 p.m.
Nice.
I know. I'm like, but I was there. Hey, Miss Coffee. How are you? Hi, Nick and Tina. Hey, Kenny. Wow, hooray. Hopefully we'll have some fun here tonight. Oh, got a trainload of trivia for you and all kinds of other fun stuff. Oh, yeah. Everyone, please be sure to read the description of the video. There are giveaway rules, guidelines really, but you know, rules and guidelines in the description, along with all of my other information. I don't know which one of these we're going to do. I was going to let you guys vote on it. Hey, Zeely. Hi. Hey, Selena. Hey, Mark, you're getting popular over there. Candy is Selena.
Oh, okay.
That's okay. I always called her Candy, too, until I figured it out. Oh, thank you, Mrs. Coffee. Hey, that's Selena Fennick, and the PDF can be purchased at her, oh, for heaven's sake, at her Etsy store. It's called Principal Fantasy, I think it's called. But if you search for Selena Fennick on Etsy, it'll come up. I can't remember no, it's called Dark Angel. I was going to say I can't remember, but it's in print right there. So we're good. Yeah, I have a couple of her books too. I love her artwork. I'm going to give it a few more minutes because there are people that may not be able to come in right away. I'm the last streamer for tonight, so I'm not going to cry if we go a little over. Hey, Bridget. Well, hello to lovely Bridget. Got my water, got my pencils. I went ahead and picked out some polychromos for the skin. It doesn't matter which one we're doing. I'm going to use those no matter which one gets voted in. So
Nick and T just gave you the thumbs up for going over.
Oh, thanks, Nick and Tina. Or Nick or Tina. Hey, Dusty. How are you? Hi, Scruffy Scrubs. I want to say Scooby-Doo, but, you know, Scruffy Scrubs. I don't know why. It just popped into my head. I'm weird that way.
Sorry.
Ruh-roh, Raggy. Oh, yeah, I'm wearing my large crystal necklace today. Getting in a little Halloween spirit here. I'm also wearing my beautiful, this is actually a black amethyst ring that my best friend gave me for Yule, I believe it was last year. Oh, now I got my fingerprint on it. I just hate that. Anyway, it's very, very dark amethyst, and it's got marcasite on the sides, and I hardly ever wear it because I've only worn it tonight because I'm afraid I'm going to hurt it because I'm really rough on jewelry. All of my jewelry gets bent to weird shapes, and it's, if the band is too thin, I'll break it. I'm horrible like that. I'm bad on shoes too. Oh. Hello, Linda. So good to see so many people in here. Make yourselves at home, you know. pull up a chair, get a cup of something to drink. Is the picture okay for everybody? The sound okay for everybody? Hey, Mousy Deb. Awesome. Hey, Shalene. Good to see ya. Yay, Shalene. I just got a notice from YouTube that says you're going on at 5 o'clock. I'm just like, oh man. Somebody wake up YouTube.
Hey, just be mindful in the upper left corner, you've got a shadow from something.
This is my pencil shavings box.
Okay.
It's casting the shadow. Yep. Hey, Pat. Good to see you. Mad Libs. Yeah, you know, that's funny. Some people don't even know what Mad Libs are. And when I was in high school, junior high and high school, we used to have like a stack of Mad Lib books, and we used to do them. We had slumber parties, like, I don't know, 8 or 10 times a year. And my parents were cool about that. But we did Mad Libs a lot. And, you know, we'd write them all in pencil so we could erase them and do them later again. So.
Bridget likes your heart box.
Oh, thank you, Bridget. The bottom fell out of it the other day. It's all metal. And here I am using it for pencil shavings, right? And I picked it up to tap my pencil sharpener off in it, and the bottom just fell right off, and pencil shavings went all over the floor. And I'm just like, oh, man. So, yeah, one more thing, right? But anyway. So here, what we have tonight is we're going to be voting on which one we do. The Selena Fennick or and I believe this one is Dawn Davidson. So the Selena Fennick this will be 1 and this will be 2. So we're going to go ahead and vote. Vote 1 or 2. Vote, put your number in chat, and I'll that's the one we'll do tonight.
3 2s so far, and a 1.
2 1s, 3 1s. We have a tie. We have a tiebreaker. We have another. Okay.
5 and 3.
Uh-oh.
5 and 4.
Number 2 is still ahead. Oh, now we have another tie.
Uh-oh.
Yep, there's the tiebreaker.
6 and 5.
Now we're tied.
6 and 6.
Dang. Okay.
Oh, 6 and 7.
This one's ahead. This one's ahead. This one's ahead by 2.
8.
Hey, Nick.
Nick and Tino fail.
No, you can only put 1 2 in. We're still ahead on this one. Hey, Pat. Pat McKnight and Pat the Cajun. Nick is cheating. So, Pat McKnight, which picture do you want? 1 or 2? Which picture do we color tonight? Oh, you voted already. All righty. I was just looking at numbers. You know, it's a landslide now. Nick, you can only vote once. Sneak. He's trying to sneak it in there, except there's one problem. Your name is in blue, so it kind of stands out.
So we got 9 and 7.
So we've got 9 for number 1 and 7 for number 2. Thank you, Shalene. I appreciate that. Okay. Well, this one it is. But never fear, never fear. I can color this one in a future stream. So that's not a problem, because I was looking forward to coloring that one. And if I get restless and I want to color it before then, I can always print up another one because it's a PDF. So yay. Okay. One other thing that I wanted to get to before I start coloring, about halfway through, we are going to do a giveaway. This is open internationally, so no worries there. It's for these things. It's a little packet like thing for Halloween. I made this. It's like an idea book, and it's got a Halloween theme. There's a little label on the front if you want to put a label there for what you're using it for. Poem, and I stamped. There's a bunch of little cards and things that have been distressed. There's a bunch of little cards and things that have been distressed that, let me see here. Okay. And little places to write, little card, some empty pages with just stamps on them so you can write in more ideas, little parchment sheets, a little parchment pocket there with some dealies on it. And then some more empty pages, more stampy things, and just room to write a bunch of ideas or poems or whatever you want to do. And then in the back, there's some pockets, and then there's this, it's a little papers, and then more papers and a little card, and the nine of spades. And on the back, there's a little other pocket with a paper in it, so you can write on that too.
This is the giveaway, right?
This is part of the giveaway. And this is the little band. It's an elastic band, so your journal can grow. The idea book can grow. It'll still hold it. You can untie it and retie it. Then the second half of the giveaway is these. These are crystals. This is a Brazilian crystal cluster. It's really very nice. And you know what cracks me up? Okay, can you guys see that okay?
A little blurry. It's hard to... There.
Okay, check this out. Can you read that? It says made in Brazil. Made by Mother Earth in Brazil. So we've got raw Brazilian crystal, 2 chunks of amethyst, and a little chunk of citrine. And I threw the citrine in because one of the characteristics of citrine is that it cleanses other crystals that it is against. So it'll cleanse this. It'll cleanse your crystals without you even trying. And self-cleaning. And it's going to go in this little velvet bag. And it's a little drawstring bag. And that comes with this. So it's a little like Halloween witchy treat giveaway. And we'll do that about halfway through this live stream. So there we are. So let's start with a trivia question. Put that up there. Excuse my arm. And don't forget to read the chat rules and the giveaway rules in the description of the video down below. Okay, so okay. Couple of short ones, and then we'll do a long one. So we'll do 3. And there's no prizes for the trivia questions because we're going to do the giveaway. So, this way everybody's got, just as much of a chance as everybody else, because I feel like some people would know more about this kind of trivia than others. And some people may not know anything. So who knows? I don't know. It depends on how curious you are, I guess. Okay, so first one. In which country did Halloween originate? And this is not a multiple choice. Does anyone know the answer to that question? Good guess, Charisma, but no. Transylvania. Well, no. Not in America. Not in Holland. Zeely's right. Zeely got it. Ireland. It originated in Ireland. Very good. Okay, now, from which words did bonfire, the word bonfire, originate?
Here's a hint. It came from 2 different words.
It came from 2 words. That's why I said, which words did it originate from? So I'll read that again. From which words did bonfire originate? Am I showing you guys the answer?
A little bit.
Hey. Anyone? Boom and fire. You know, that's not too far off, Nick and Tina. Sorry, Rochelle. That wasn't quite fair, was it?
Mrs. Coffee's close too.
What did Mrs. Coffee say?
She's 2 above Nick and Tina's.
Oh, that is close. I like that though. Yeah.
Bonafide heat.
Charisma. That's cool. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me know. Let me know. I don't see the answer yet. Let me know if you guys give up, okay? Where is that other thing?
No idea.
No idea? Hey, Mrs. Coffee, you got it. Bone and fire. So yes, because the bones of animals, like from feasting or sacrificing, what?
Usually cattle.
Yeah, Mark, I know. Were thrown into the fire, and they called it a bone fire. But it was, I mean, if you think about it, that kind of follows that it would be kind of, you know, mixed up into the word bonfire. It's kind of neat. I thought it was anyway. Okay, so let's color. What is everyone coloring? I know Shalene was coloring something. I can't remember what. Hi, Nika. Hey, Rochelle. Hey, Anxiety Art Adventures. Wow, awesome. Thank you all for coming in. I thank you so much. This is awesome, awesome, awesome. Hello, Maria. Pumpkin from Phantomorphia. Awesome. I love that book.
Hey, Jade's asking a question about the Wicker Man.
Jade is asking a question. Hey, guys, if you have a question for me or you want it to be really obvious, please put it in capital letters so I can see it, so I know it's for me. I missed the question.
It was above the pumpkin.
Above the pumpkin thing.
Morphia.
Okay. Oh, coloring Heaven Halloween. That's where Shalene's coloring. I can't find it. It's hard to find it if it's not in caps. Pumpkin from. Oh, I got it. Charisma. Is that where they burn the Wicker Man? No, it is not. I mean, that's not. Technically, burning a Wicker Man does create a bonfire, but that's not where that word comes from. Oh, man. Yeah, Pat. I didn't get to do everything I wanted to do today either. I was so tired. I was up with Belinda's stream last night, and I didn't sleep well again, and I got up really early because I was excited about the streamathon. So I was just like, oh, I'm gonna get up now. But I did have a nap. It just didn't last very long. Naps never last long enough. Okay, so what I've got here is I'm gonna do the skin with my polychromos. I am going to start with, let's see. I'm going to start with the dark so I can define my shadows. So I'm going to go with the burnt sienna first. The second one is going to be cinnamon. And the third one is light flesh. And the numbers for those are, burnt sienna is 283. Cinnamon is 189. And Light flash is 132. Wow. Okay then. I was going to paint my nails, and then I snapped off 2 of them, and another one, I've got this separation in it where if I put nail polish on it, it's just going to hurt. So I decided I'm not going to do it. I decided not to do it, even though I have the nail polish here and everything. I was kind of disappointed in my fingernails, but you know, stuff happens. Okay, you know what? It looks like she's got a tear in her nylons because you can see the curve of her kneecap right here, which I think is interesting because otherwise they look fine. That's okay. Alrighty, she's got like tiny little face.
Nick and Tina want you to know that they're doing a Christmas colorathon.
Okay. I don't celebrate Christmas, guys. I might do the colorathon, but I don't know. I just don't celebrate Christmas. I used to when my kids were small.
Oh, it looks like Nick and Tina and Vicky.
And Vicky, yeah. And is Sky going to do that with you? Oh, okay. Thanks, Nick and Tina. And if anybody's interested, do they contact you or Vicky? Ooh, I like that, Rochelle. That sounds cool. Oh, that's what Pat said. All right. Oh, hey, so I do have a ghost story. Okay, thank you, Nick and Tina. When we moved into the house that we're in right now, it's still there, but there's this old-fashioned bicycle that it had been painted white, and it's sitting out by the mailbox. And our realtor said that if we wanted the people that lived here previously would move it, would take the bicycle away. And I was like, well, no, I mean, I like it. It looks kind of cool, you know, it's an old-fashioned bicycle, and I like old-fashioned things sometimes, you know, old bicycles are kind of neat. So they left it, and we've been here, what, like 9 years? We've been here something like that anyway. And anyway, somewhere around 9 or 10 years. And we have had so many people come up to us and say, so did you know that a white bicycle out there like that indicates that someone, like a person, a child, more likely, lost their life by being hit by a car on their bicycle, like right out there. And I was like, wow, no, I had no idea when we moved in. I did not know that that's what that could symbolize. So when I heard that the first time, I was instantly just really glad that I had left it there. And so, oh, by the way, I'm not using a whole lot of pressure. I'm just putting in some really small dark shadows right around her face, her neck, under her arms. And I'm not putting this color in on her lower arms or legs. Well, I will down here, but because she's wearing gloves. So I'm going to have to figure out what color to color them gloves. Okay. So there you are. Okay. Anyway, so before we moved in here, we have a lot of very forward-thinking friends and friends that are involved in things like spirit contact and paranormal investigation and stuff like that. In fact, one of them created a paranormal investigation group here in Apache Junction, Arizona, and it's still going, sort of. There's a Facebook page for it, but the woman that runs it has 4 kids and she's attending college. And she's working on like 2 or 3 masters right now. And one of them's in anthropology and one of them is in like study of religions or something. So she's like, ooh, super busy. So anyway, we have like interviewed people and helped people with what they can do, you know, that kind of a thing. I haven't done it in a long time because my health matters got in the way. But this was one of the people that we knew before we moved in here, who was involved in spirit contact and paranormal activity investigation, stuff like that. Then there's this other lady who did house clearings, spiritually. She house cleans. And then there's this other person, his name's Zachariah. He's a medium. And then we recently, well, not recently, we've known him for like 4 years, met another woman who has a business as a medium. And I think all 4 of those people at one time or another has been in this house and said something about, especially the one lady that clears houses spiritually. She says, oh my God, JoBeth, there's this little girl standing behind you. And I'm like, what is she doing? And she said, nothing. She's just kind of standing here. I don't get any bad feelings from her, but she's just standing there. And I was like, I didn't see her. This other lady saw her. And I was just like, oh my God, that is so cool. And then a little while later, somebody else said something very similar, and that person didn't know that the first person said anything about it. And that's kind of how it continued. Well, one time, a little while later, when somebody said something like that, I was like, okay, I got to ask you a question. Does this spirit have anything to do with the bicycle that's out by the mailbox? And they couldn't answer that question, but I still, in the back of my mind, I sometimes think, oh, I wonder if the person that got hit on that bicycle was a child and she's still hanging around here and that was her bicycle. I just wonder. I just thought that was a cool story. So let me just kind of relay that to you guys, being it's Halloween and everything, sort of. Okay, I am switching to the cinnamon number 189, and I'm going to start in, as I usually do, start in the dark part and bring the color out a bit. And I'm still barely applying pressure because these polychromos are highly pigmented and they have sort of hard leads. So I don't need to even push. I don't need to apply any pressure. I need my brush, which of course I have buried under a bunch of papers. Woohoo! Okay, there we go.
Rochelle lived 3 towns away from Lorraine and Ed Lauren.
Oh, really? That's really cool, Rochelle.
Oh, and she was friends with Lorraine.
Oh, that's awesome. I think that's really cool. Did you ever talk to her about what she did, about her, you know, seeing spirits and feeling spirits and all of that?
No, never visited the museum.
I wouldn't say, Pat, I wouldn't say that they're spooked. What I would say is that I have caught the cat like looking in the corner, just staring into the corner a couple of times. Well, more than a couple of times. But I sort of attribute it to her being a whack job because she's the ditziest cat in the whole freaking world. And I don't know. She's fallen off of so many things. She might have hit her head. So I don't know about that, but I mean, I have caught her staring into the corner at the wall or something like that. And I can't disprove, you know, but I can't prove either that she's seeing an actual thing up there and not just reacting to a noise on the roof. Because I can tell you this, when a cat walks across our roof or runs, especially when they run across our roof, you can hear that clear as day in the house. It's really, I mean, it's even with the TV on or the AC going, you can still tell there's a cat on the roof. So let's see. Maybe that's what's making her wacky. You know, might be. And Zealy, she is a black cat. Her name is Celine. Hi, Charlotte. Good to see you. Thank you for coming by. So I'm going to finish this little bit of shading, and then we'll do a couple more trivia questions. Is that okay with everybody? You want more trivia? I love how everybody says hi to everybody. It's so cool. Give her a little shade right here in the middle.
Yes, we have a vote for more trivia.
Oh, we do. You silly, I gotta agree with you. I'll get a black cat ditzy. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I was talking about the other day about the video of the cat that was barking like a dog at the window, something outside the window. And when its owner saw it, it started meowing like, oh, you caught me. That was a black cat too. So yeah, that's funny. Nope, I got to do her legs still. Okay, let's do some trivia. Trivia. What was the name of Dracula's sidekick? You guys better get this. Stop! That's too much of a clue. Can you hear him laughing? Not the brightest crayon in the box. So does anybody know the answer? What was the name of Dracula's sidekick?
See, I could argue that Jade actually is right, but that's not the correct answer.
That, according to this, that is not the correct answer, Charisma.
Oh, there we go. Zealy got
it again. Ren something. You're right. It is Kenny. It is Ren something. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, this is interesting. Out of which vegetable were jack-o'-lanterns originally made?
Oh, there we go. Dusty got it.
Dusty got it. Yep, turnips. You're right. Woohoo! Awesome. Look at the big brain on Dusty.
See, Nika's actually kind of right too.
What, gourds? It's true.
No, Nika.
Nika, where is it?
Below gourds.
Potato. Potato, no.
Yep. Turnips, potatoes, and crap, there was one other.
Was it squash?
Nope, wasn't squash.
Okay.
It was the same type of tuber.
Oh.
I forget what the third one was.
Well then.
The turnips are usually the answer most popularized.
Okay, I got some other. I found all these online, and I thought this would be a little bit different than doing horror movie trivia, even though I love horror movie trivia because I'm a horror movie fanatic. But I wanted to do, it's called Witches Trivia Quiz. So the questions are all about witches. So here we go. Number 1, how many witches are brewing a potion at the beginning of Shakespeare's Macbeth? And your choices are A, 1, B, 13, C, 3, or D, 5. Yep, Rochelle got it. Woohoo!
Yay, Shakespeare.
Yay, Shakespeare! airing from 1964 to 1972. What was the surname of the witch on the TV sitcom Bewitched? A. Campbell, B. Stevens, C. Tate, or D. Granger? Who said B first? B. Nick and Tina.
Hang on. No, that's not right.
Samantha.
Cajun got it right. Pat got it right.
Pat got it right?
Yeah, because Tina and them were answering the first
Oh.
question.
Oh, okay. All right. I got it. Stevens. Yay!
What's your favorite horror, Joe Beth?
What's my favorite horror? What's my favorite horror movie, horror book? Please specify. Or do you mean genre? Like, do I like blood and guts horror, or psychological horror, or thriller?
Movie.
Horror. Oh my gosh, you want me to pick?
Good luck with that.
Yeah, you know, I don't know. Let's see. It depends on what mood I'm in, really. If I'm in a really quiet mood, I like the psychological thrillers that make you think. But I also like the movies like Carrie. Carrie was good. Not the original. The original was good for its time, but I like one of the remakes was better. So let's see. And that's like, you know, not too blood and guts horror. That's more like, you know, special powers horror, but special powers. I found my special purpose. Okay. Let's see. What? Oh, Insidious was really creepy. The first Insidious movie was really freaking creepy. I loved it. What was the one? Oh gosh, and this one's kind of old. I can't remember the name of it. Something Heart with one of the actresses from The Cosby Show, and what was that called? The Descent. Oh my gosh, yes, Anxiety. That movie was so good. At the time I saw that, I think I went to the theater, and the person that I went with, Angel Heart was a really good movie, and I realized that it wasn't like horror. It was more like, you know, it was psychological, but it was one of those flashback movies. So I know what it was about and everything, but it still was creepy as heck. Anyway, The Descent. When I went to see that, I went with when I was living up in Charlotte, my significant other, and it was the funniest thing in the world. Okay, because this person never got scared at movies, and when everybody else would scream, I'd hear laughter from the corner, you know. And at the point in that movie where one of the people turns around and that blind white creature is standing behind them, and it's just like, bah! Oh my God, it was so funny. The only time I have ever seen my significant other at that time jump just completely out of skin, right? And I laughed this time it was me laughing. I laughed my butt off because that was and I teased so much because that was the only time in 9 years. So yeah, that was like, I'm so glad we saw this movie because I never would have seen that otherwise, you know? Yeah, it scared the crap. It was a good, intense movie. And I think that they did a really good job of building up the intensity because they were crawling through all those little tubes, all the little caves, and then the mountain starts shaking and the dust starts falling, and you're already like on the edge of your seat because like, oh my God, the mountain's going to squish them. And then they start, yeah, yep. Okay, let's do one more and then I'll get back to coloring. Yay. Oh, I remember there was one in here that, okay, here. And I don't know if you guys watched a lot of, I don't know, I'll just read it. In which of In which of these films does Nicolas Cage play a knight transporting a lady who is accused of being a witch? A. Mark of the Devil, B. Season of the Witch, C. The Black Cat, or D. Stardust?
Zeely says B.
Zeely, you rock. That is correct. It was Season of the Witch. Wahaha. Oh my gosh, I haven't thought of that movie in a long, long time. Oh, there's another question in here. It's about a movie I haven't thought of in a long, long time. So we'll get to that one though. Oh, I got to fix her leg because I didn't do her leg yet. Oh, both of them actually, because it looks like they only go up to here. Stockings. I'm just going to make her leg flesh colored because I like coloring. Skin tones. So, yes, and I know you guys have been asked this all weekend long so far, yesterday and today, but what is everybody's, since I got to go to this, try to answer this one. What is everybody's favorite horror movie? Do you have, let's say your favorite top 3, because picking one is just totally impossible for me. It's probably kind of impossible for other people too. So what's your favorite top 3 horror movie? Zeely, yes, you deserve.
Exorcist, The Shining.
Zeely, you deserve the crown. Salem's Lot. Okay.
Yeah.
Shining. It, Nick, the new one or the old one?
Rosemary's Baby.
Rosemary's Baby. Hey, did you see the remake of Rosemary's Baby with Zoe Saldana? Oh my God, she plays it so well.
Cujo, The Omen.
Cujo.
Old one.
Old one. I haven't heard of that.
No, I think she was answering the question.
Oh, old one. Old one.
Old Salem's Lot.
Old Salem's Lot. Yes, yes. I haven't watched one in forever. Shame on you, Pat.
Tina says the old one for It.
It? Okay. Oh my God, Tim Curry did the clown so well. I just couldn't even.
Hellraiser, Jeepers Creepers, and 7.
Absolutely good picks. Very good picks.
Nightmare on Elm Street, Scream, Halloween 1.
Hey, who said the Halloween one? Nika, have you seen Rob Zombie's remake of Halloween?
House on Haunted Hill.
House on Haunted Hill, yep. Pet Sematary.
God, these are all good picks.
I know,
Jay says yes.
What was my question? Oh, Nika wanted to know if you've seen the remake. So Charisma's seen it. Nika's, yes, I liked it too. I thought it was really cool. You know what's cool though?
Ooh, Sleepwalkers. I forgot.
Oh yeah, Sleepwalkers is cool.
Anything Vincent Price.
Anything.
Yes.
Yay, Vincent Price. The Black Cat. I remember the first time I saw that, I was like, My mom would have flipped out.
Longest Winter. I don't think I know that one.
I don't know that one either.
Jaws deserves a nod. Yeah, I'll give you that.
Yeah. I was scared to go in my swimming pool after I saw Jaws, but I was pretty young. Oh, we saw it at the movie theater, and we went into a drive-in movie theater, and my parents, of course, were in the front seat, and we were in the back seat, and they knew that there was something bad coming up because, the music gives you a clue. So they're like, okay, you guys have to hide your eyes right now because there's something gory coming up. And I was like, okay. And I ducked down behind the seat. But you know how there's this little space between the seat and the door where the seatbelt comes down to the left of the driver and to the right of the passenger? I stuck my face in there and I watched the whole thing anyway. And you know what? And then I was scared to go swimming in our swimming pool at night. It was a below ground swimming pool. I know, I was super duper paranoid. That was, It's like the first of its kind movie, like kind of like Alien was the first of its kind movie. Talk about sci-fi horror. Oh my gosh, talk about intense sci-fi horror. That was pretty good.
The Thing, both.
Oh, cool. Yes, The Thing, both. Well, whoa, hold on. There's three. There's The Thing from Outer Space, which both of the newer movies were based on, and then there's the two newer movies. So The Thing from Outer Space, yeah. The Thing from, how vague can you be? Can you be any more? Okay, I'm done.
I don't know, I kind of thought that was an apt title since the creature really was no definitive form.
It wasn't. I know. It's true.
Ooh, the Tingler.
What?
Mousy Deb put up the Tingler.
Oh my God, I haven't thought of that. Crave popcorn, yum. Dripping with butter, you bet. Yeah.
The Fog, the original Fog, yep.
The original Fog, yep.
The remake wasn't all that great. The original was good.
Yeah.
Oh my God, there are so many good movies being named.
Mark wants to go out and buy movies now because you guys are all naming these really good spooky movies.
And the sad part is half of the ones they named we have.
We have them, and we haven't watched them forever because we got Netflix. And now we pretty much just watch Netflix, which I just watched a movie a little while ago called Don't Knock Twice. It's with Katie Sackhoff. And the creatures in that movie are awesome. I just love them. But they kind of remind me of Mama. So they aren't totally original, but I mean, there aren't any more original ideas anyway. So you got to use what you have, right? So anyway, but yeah, these are like really creepy creatures. Loved it. Of course, I was multitasking at the time too, so you know.
The Birds.
The Birds, yes.
The Grudge.
The Grudge was so good. You know what's really funny? When I went to see The Grudge, I saw it at the theater the first time, and right afterward, we went to, I forget what, it was like Panda Express or something, and we're sitting in the dining room, and this was when I was up in Cholo. I didn't know Mark yet, but we're sitting in the dining room at a Panda Express, and somebody came out of the bathroom, and that freaking door made the exact same creepy noise from that movie. And I looked over there, and I looked at my significant other, and I looked over there, and I said, oh my God, what are the odds?
Nosferatu.
Oh,
Diabolique. Drag Me to Hell.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Puppet Masters.
Puppet Masters. Those are awesome. Definitely. Okay, let's see. She's got a ladybug on her hat, and I just think it would be really stunning if we put black hat, red ladybug. Movie
Tremors. It's called Tremors.
And those darn worms. Oh, yeah, the darn worms. Yep.
Chucky. I Spit on Your Grave. Oh my goodness. That one's that. I don't know if that's a horror so much as a thriller, but that had some gruesome scenes in it.
Did it?
Oh yeah.
I don't think I've seen that one. Sad, I know. Okay, I am trying to be very careful and shade this. What's going on? When my son was a teenager, he stood over me while I was sleeping and made that noise. You know what? I would have popped him right in the nose. Then he would have made different noises.
People Under the Stairs.
Oh, I like that one. Small faces are so much harder to do. They're just harder to do. Oh, man. Look what you guys did to me. What did I get myself into? Yeah, she's okay. I don't want her to look like she's got a mustache, though. And half the time when I'm doing small faces, I look at it and I go, uh-oh. Dang it.
The Conjuring, The Hills Have Eyes.
Oh, The Hills Have Eyes.
Wrong turn. Wow.
I watched The Hills Have Eyes one time, and I couldn't watch it again. And the reason why is because of the rape scene. That was just a little too much for me. And so I haven't watched it ever again, just once, and that was all. It was very realistic, and I did not like it at all. Isn't that weird? I don't like a horror movie because of something that's not really I mean, it is a horror, but it's not your typical horror movie meat, you know? So, I don't know. Maybe that's the wrong word. Not your typical horror movie content, I guess.
Final Destination movies.
Oh, yeah. Final Destination. Oh, man.
Joyride.
Joyride. Wait a minute. Isn't that the older movie about the fun house? And no, that's called Fun House, isn't it?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Cursed? I don't think I know that one.
Yeah. Let's see, what time is it? Ooh, it's almost time for a giveaway. Almost time. The Ring.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
The Ring is good. Texas Chainsaw Massacre is on Netflix right now. I don't know if you guys knew that, but it is. It's there. Let's see. I am going to give her some color on her lips right now. Not that one. Because I just want to make sure I get that underpainting tone in there. And this is Nectar. It's just a little bit of pink right there. And then I'm going to go in. Eight-Legged Freaks. Yep. How about Slither? Has anybody seen Slither? Okay, let me think here. You know, I forgot something else. I wanted to color this. You know, I'm thinking I'm just going to leave that and color it like a stocking. The place in her stocking right there.
Lake Placid, Ghost Ship.
Ghost Ship.
Several votes for Poltergeist.
Poltergeist, definitely. You know, of all the movies I've seen, I think Ghost Ship had the best intro of any horror movie that I've seen. With the everybody getting spoiler alert, with everybody getting cut in half like that. I thought that was just the most unexpected and graphic, and it was like a hook that caught you for the whole movie. I mean, if you're a horror movie fan, that is. Otherwise, it probably would have. But then you know. I mean, if you know it's going to be too much for you, you know right off, so you can just turn the darn thing off. So yeah, it was pretty good. Great scene. Okay. What was that?
The Stand. Something called Get Out.
Get Out. That sounds familiar. Okay. The Stand.
Rocky Horror Picture Show. Not scary, but creepy. Blair Witch.
I never saw that.
I did. I didn't think it was all that scary.
Yeah.
It had some really good, oh my God moments, but I didn't think it was all that scary.
Okay, I'm getting some black. That's not black. Nope, that's indigo. Well, I'll just stick that right there for now. Okay, that's black. And let's go for a gray. Cold gray. What's this? About 50? Yep, 50%. And white. There's my whites right there. Okay. So let's see. And another one that I liked that I didn't at the same time was Silence of the Lambs. Yeah. Yeah, that was really well done. Evil Incarnate. Okay, here is a piece of paper.
I already have it.
You already have a piece of paper?
How big do you need the number?
No, I don't need it that big. I need it big enough for them to see.
Oh, okay, give me that number. You're ready.
Okay. Mark is going to pick a number between 1 and 30. And that is going to be the winning number. And if I could find my marker, you know, I don't even know where the hell my here. Just make sure people can see it. Write it with a dry erase marker or something.
Oh, that's a good
idea. Okay, so where is my stuff? Here's my stuff. So this is a giveaway stuff. One more time, I'm going to show it again because I think some of you people weren't here when I did it the first time. What we have is a handmade. I made this journal. It's like an idea book with a little elastic band on it to keep it shut, but allow it to expand, but still hold it shut. So there's a label on the front, and you can write whatever you want on there. Like if you want to put certain things in this book, it's got a witchy theme, a Halloween theme. So it's got lots of stuff in it. It's got a poem. Poem's called Lilith. Then there's like little tag thing you can write on that, a journal tag, and then more journal tags. Lots of little pockets and stickers, ribbons and skeletons, and there we go. Blank pages, so if you have a lot to write, you can write it there. Let's see, parchment papers in this little pocket. More stamps. Some of the paper's distressed. It's made with some vintage lace and vintage papers. But I cut the pieces myself and all of that, and distressed everything. And yeah, just a little idea book. So it's got like a little papers back here and stuff, and then on the back there's another journal tag that you can write on or stick whatever you want in there. And let's see. The second half of the giveaway is throwing the citrine. This is it's a little velveteen bag, and there's a raw Brazilian crystal cluster with the spikes, and then the 2 amethyst chunks and a citrine, and it'll all be in this little velveteen bag. And that's the other part of the giveaway, and it's international, so no worries there. Everybody enters, mods enter. So read the rules. The rules are, when I type in go, go, go in the chat, then everybody picks a number. You can only pick one number. Once you pick that number is yours. The first person to pick the number closest to the winning number without going over the number is the winner. If 2 people pick the same number, the first person to pick that number is the winner. Any numbers picked before I type in go, 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 or after I type in stop, stop, stop are not going to be counted. They will be ineligible. And I will supply you with my email address in chat when we're all done with the number picking and all of that. And does everybody understand, and have you glanced, because I may have forgotten something, have you glanced at the giveaway rules in the description of the video? If you haven't, you should maybe take a look real quick. Fight you? Oh no, Dusty. Oh yes, be in live chat. Thank you, Pat. Thank you very much. Yep, only pick one number. Once you pick that number, that's your number. You can't retract. You can't change your number. Mark, you can't do the giveaway. Mark?
No, I wasn't going to.
Okay. Yeah, Nick and Tina, you can't pick the, 4 2s. Okay. Okay, I'm seeing 1 ready. Everybody else ready? Is everyone ready? Pat, that's not fair. No telepathy. Okay.
You got 3 readies. 4.
Okay, here we go. No chat during the number picking, please. Numbers 1 through 30. I'll give you, I don't know, 30 more seconds or so, and then we'll We'll do it. Yes, lurkers, come out of lurking and pick a number, please. Yay! Get some water while we're at it. Okay, looks like everybody's picked a number. If you haven't picked a number, please pick a number now because I'm going to type in stop, stop, stop. Couple more seconds here. Alrighty, stop picking numbers. You can chat now. Okay, Mark, what is the number? Oh, it's right there. I didn't even see it. Oh, look at that. How appropriate. 13.
Nick and Tina.
Nick and Tina won it?
Closest without going over.
Closest without going over? Awesome! Nick and Tina, you just won. 13, 13, 13. Is everybody in agreement? I see no one else that got that close without going over. 18. I know. Mark's kind of a smartass, so you know. Oops, Alec. Sorry. So yeah. Okay, here is my email. So you can, oops. At. Okay. Cauldron. Red Ravens Cauldron at live.com. That is my email. Please send me an email with your full name and address in there, and we will ship that off to you ASAP. What's tomorrow? Sunday. So it won't be going out until Monday anyway. So you can just, you know, do it sometime tomorrow, tonight, or whatever, and I'll pick it up and I'll pack it up and I'll give it to you. Yay! I might tuck something extra in there too. I don't know. You guys know I have a store, so I can do that. I love doing that. When people order stuff, I always pack in a little extra something or other. So I'm gonna do her hat because I love witchy hats, and I got to sharpen my pencil. I have a witchy hat. I kind of made it. I got like this really cheapy Walmart witchy hat, and I decorated it with all kinds of stuff. It's so cool. It's really huge though, so it's hard to wear. Usually what I wear for Halloween is I'll just wear like a creepy robe and a really witchy dress underneath it because, well, let's face it, you guys don't know me very well, but most of my wardrobe is black or red or black and red or purple. And I wear purple sometimes because I have red hair. And I think my mother told me a long, long time ago when I was young that people with purple hair, for crying out loud. Yeah, people with red hair shouldn't wear purple because it clashes. And I was thinking to myself, I'm not going to let anybody tell me if I had red hair, I would wear what I want to wear. So, oh, you're welcome, Nick and Tina. Congratulations.
Look at the one above it. Anxiety wants to know where you got your shirt.
Anxiety. I got my shirt at Walmart. Do you have? Are you in the U.S.? I don't know if they have Walmart internationally or not because I never travel. Yeah, Rochelle, mostly black. Yeah, Virginia. Yeah, they should have it. It's a couple years old, and I know that a lot of the time when Walmart has stuff like this, like seasonal stuff out like this, they don't do the same thing twice in 2 consecutive years. So I don't know if they'll ever have this exact one again. I haven't seen it, but who knows? Maybe they've got some in a warehouse somewhere and it's just waiting to, you know, come out of hiding. That would be cool. So yeah. And it's a cool shirt because it's very soft and it's slightly long. So it kind of comes down over my waist, so I can tuck it in if I need to tuck it in, or I can leave it hanging over if I wanted to do that. So what do the crystals do? Trillium! You just missed our giveaway, darn it. And look what I'm wearing. The ring you gave me. What do the crystals do? Okay, Nick and Tina, the crystals, the Brazilian crystal, it's clear. It can be programmed to do just about anything you want. It can be programmed for healing, for concentration, for calming the nerves. You just have to tell it what to do. First, you have to cleanse them with running water or salt or sage smoke or something like that. The amethyst is good for protection. It's good for clearing your subconscious. And because it's good for clearing your subconscious, it could be good for clear dreaming. Like if you're looking for an answer by way of a dream, it can help with that. So, and pairing the crystal and the amethyst can also help with that. The citrine, the yellow one, is really good. It's associated with sun energy. And so it can be associated with giving you energy, but it can also cleanse your other crystals. So if you keep the citrine in the bag with the other crystals, it's like a self-cleaning method. It doesn't need to be cleansed, and it will cleanse your other crystals. So that's why I stuck that one in there. So I hope that answers your question. And I encourage you to look it up on Google and find out other answers, because some people will say something different than that. That's what I have used them for. So yeah, but they can be used for different things. So
you have a new subscriber.
I have a new subscriber.
Tiffany Keating.
Yay, thank you, new subscriber. I appreciate that. Oh, there's Tiffany right there. So how are you, Trillian? Rochelle, yes, it does. Hi, Tiffany. Hey, Dark. Okay, so I'm going to do these kind of going over here with the white to do kind of mark out my highlights. And even though you can't see that, I can see where the wax is. So I'm just going to go around with some white highlights. It's just, if I'd been thinking, I would have put this on gray paper so everything could be seen, and I'd use charcoal, but because dang, that charcoal is magic. Isn't it, Pat? Yeah, I think I'm going to highlight on this too, because her band is going to be red, black and red. Maybe I should just make her whole outfit black and red, because then she would match her ladybugs. I think I will. Black and red, and then I'll paint the black background as black. Tired. I know how you feel, Trillium. I am tired too. Tried to get a nap twice today, but I only managed one nap. I was up late and I got up early, and yikes.
Because there you go.
Couldn't.
Red moon.
What's that?
Dark wants to know with a red moon.
A red moon? Might be too much red, but I'll think about it. It could make it like a rusty color. That would be kind of neat. Yes. Okay. Gonna blend a little bit of the gray around the white, just so I'm like marking out where my heart. Oh, for crying out loud, my tongue won't work. Marking out my highlights a little bit. And I think going around the shiny spots. Oh well. No pain, no gain, right? Thigh-high socks, yep. Yes, Nick and Tina, I did see the movie called Ouija. Yes. I thought it was suitably creepy. And kind of, you know, it had a good, happy ending, though. I'm not sure I'm okay with that. Oh, man. So real lightly, I'm just going to put down one layer of black because I'm going to layer as much as I can on this one. I want her hat to be really, really nice and black. Maybe I should have just used a marker. The only black marker I have is a Prismacolor. I have like 3 of those because they're like, I don't know, man, they're $7 a piece. But these have lasted a really long time and they haven't dried out. I'm really surprised. I don't use them very often though. But the Prismacolor markers are really, really nice. And that is why they're so expensive. And they have the dual ends, one brush and one bullet tip. Super nice. Love it. Okay. So happy early Halloween, everyone. Ooh, more trivia. Who wants more trivia? Watch all the Discovery shows about Egypt. Hey, you guys are barking up my alley now. I love those shows. Rochelle. Yeah, it was pretty scary. It was a good movie. Okay, more trivia. Okay, let me see here. Okay, here's one everybody better get. Directed by Kenny Ortega, in what 1993 movie does actress Bette Midler play a witch? A, The Craft, B, The Twitches, C, Halloween Town, or D, Hocus Pocus? Yay! Trillium got it. That's because you can type fast.
Wow. Everybody's getting it.
Everybody, yeah, I told you guys you better get it. Pat, the answer is not oh crap. Oh my goodness. Written by Clive Staples Lewis, what is the name of the White Witch found in the Chronicles of Narnia series? A, Hazel, B, Lily, C, Gretchen, or D, Jadis? B, B, B. Nick and Tina say B, Lily. Hi, Diane. B, we got an A. Oh, I better look up the answer, huh? I'm such a goober. Okay, let's see. That is okay.
We have a B and an
A B and an A? Nope. Neither one of those is right. Okay, nope.
D.
Yes, it was Jadis. D. Who said that? D.
Zeely got it first.
Zeely. Oh my God, Zeely. Okay, that one doesn't make any sense. Okay, here's another one. And this is one where I was saying, oh my gosh, I haven't thought of that movie in a long, long time. Who was the Grand High Witch in the 1990 movie The Witches? A, Laura Lizzie, B, Nancy Downs, C, Sarah Bailey, or D, Eva Ernst?
You may have to read those again.
Okay. Why?
Because I can't even remember them.
So here's the question again. Who was the Grand High Witch in the 1990s movie The Witches. A. Laura Lizzie. B. Nancy Downs. C. Sarah Bailey. Or D. Eva Ernst.
You got to see.
Nope. No, it wasn't C or B.
A.
No, it wasn't A. So that just leaves one. D. Eva Ernst. All three of those other names are from the movie The Craft. It's not like I haven't seen that one, right? Okay. Here's a little bit of trivia that doesn't involve asking a question. And if I can keep these papers separate, I will make sure that I do this. The history of trick-or-treating. Trick-or-treating has been around for a long time, with versions existing since medieval times. Originally, it was called guising, and children and poor adults wore costumes and begged for food or money in exchange for songs or prayers during Hallowmass. The practice was also called souling. What is the origin of the word witch? The word witch comes from the Old English wicke, meaning wise woman. The plural for wicke is wiccan. Wiccan were highly respected people at one time. According to popular belief, witches held one of their two main meetings or sabbats on Halloween night. The high holy days of witches are called sabbats. Let's see. Who was the first actor to play Wolfman? Anybody? Does anybody know the name of the first actor ever to play Wolfman? Yay! Trillium got it. You're right, Lon Chaney. Oh, there's what I was looking for earlier. During the origin of bonfires, this is what I was trying to find earlier, and I have like all these papers, so I couldn't find it. During the celebration of Samhain, and that is the Celtic word for Halloween is Samhain. It's spelled Samhain, and it's pronounced Samhain or Samhain. During the celebration of Samhain, bonfires were lit to ensure the sun would return after the long, hard winter. Often, Druid priests would throw the bones of cattle into the flames. Bonfire became bonfire. There. That's what I was trying to think of. Oh, and this is interesting. Did you know the first citywide celebration of Halloween in the United States was in Anoka, Minnesota in 1921? 1921. Pretty cool. Okay, where is my other paper? Oh, there it is. Oh my gosh. Some of these things, man. Now my papers are all confused. That's okay. I'll figure it out. Okay, let's color some more. I am working on the hat. Lon Chaney, Bela Lugosi. Bela Lugosi was Dracula. Yeah.
Boris Karloff was the monster.
Boris Karloff was monster.
Those were the big three back then.
Those were the big three. So is anyone going trick-or-treating for Halloween? I know it's like in the middle of the week, isn't it? What day is, I'm so screwed up. What day is Halloween?
It is Thursday.
Thursday. So it's almost a weekend. Hey, you know what? It should be declared a holiday so everybody can have a long weekend. I mean, an actual, real holiday so everybody can have a long weekend and eat candy.
Oh my God.
What?
Pat just dropped her whole set of Yurgo socks on the floor.
Oh no, Pat! Shame. But they're ergo softs. They're soft leads. Maybe it'll be okay. I know I have a heart attack every time I drop a colored pencil. I'm just like, because it represents a dollar amount, you know? So I'm always like, oh my God.
First stream is tomorrow at 6 a.m.
First stream is tomorrow at 6 a.m. I thought it was at 3 a.m. because Heather is doing it. Thank you, Nick and Tina, for that. I appreciate that. I don't know if I'm going to be up. I probably will be, but if I am, I'll be there. Oh, that's supposed to be red. Why did I do that? Because I'm talking. So if I'm coloring her all black and red, those really aren't fairy colors, but that's okay. But I do want her hat to be black. I'm weird that way. I think witchy hats should be black. Oh, what are we talking about? Haunted hotels? I would love to do that. Oh no, Pat, the tips? Holy crap. Oh, I hate it when that happens.
Rochelle's daughter lives in Salem.
Oh, way cool.
And that's what started the haunted hotel thing.
Oh, so Rochelle, has she been to the shop, the Omen? I mean, it's not the Omen. It's a shop called Omen. It's supposed to be really cool.
Oh, and Nicotina says it's 6 a.m. their time.
6 a.m. your time. So it'll be 3 a.m. this time, our time. Right? Because you guys are 3 hours ahead of us. And yeah, I figured out the time zone thing. Aren't you proud of me? Oh my God. Salem is a dive? That sucks. Oh my God. That is really sad to hear. I know there's a lot of old architecture and stuff there, and I love old architecture, old buildings and stuff. Just love the way it looks. Okay, still really light pressure on the hat here because, like I said, I'm doing all these layers. Nick, right now here it is 8:22.
I was just typing that.
Beat you to it. I'm going to get some water, guys. My throat is dry. It's dry here. Oh, man. Okay, I'm going to go back to the white, and I'm going to kind of, oh, hold on. This needs to be darkened in here because it's the middle of the fold.
Wow, I cannot type.
So turn the page there, guys.
Oh my God, I cannot freaking type.
Mark's having trouble typing over there. He keeps.
Ah.
I don't know if you could hear his frustration. He's like, ah.
This is why I don't do chat.
Oh my God. I see what you mean about. Wow.
I haven't even been drinking.
He hasn't been drinking. He could, but he didn't. The best scary book I ever read. That's a good question too, Nika. Autocorrect.
Wow, scary book.
Oh, you know what? I would like to go there too, Rochelle. Massachusetts. Yes. Back east, the architecture there is just amazing. Just like kind of tour the whole spots along the whole eastern seaboard there. That'd be cool. Take a camera and a lot of memory cards. Let's see. Put a little ridge here too. I'm going to kind of go over the dark line on the outside of her hat. There we go. Okay, now I'm going to go back to the, oh, you know what? I'm going to go back to the gray, and this is the 50% cool gray. And I'm just going to kind of blend the black a little bit toward the white. I have not read Bless the Child. I haven't read anything really lately. Because I've just been doing a lot of art, and it's kind of hard to do art and read at the same time. I was listening to some books on CD, and let's see. Oh, I listened to Revival and Wuthering Heights, and that was cool. And no, you know, I'm like older than 50, and I had never read Wuthering Heights. I should have been reading it in high school, but our high school, I went to a Christian high school, and our curriculum was seriously lacking. Our teachers were, I don't know what the deal was. It seems like they were more interested in teaching religion than they were in teaching actual school curriculum. That was a great disadvantage for us kids, because, I mean, other people at the high school up the street, they were reading stuff like To Kill a Mockingbird and studying philosophy, and they had art studio. We didn't even have a studio. We just had to bring in our own stuff, and you know, hope nobody stole it. It was pretty sad, but you'd think with the tuition per student being $2,000 a year, they could have done a little more, but it didn't turn out that way. Anyway, I didn't realize how much of a disadvantage I was caught in going to that school until long after I graduated, because people were talking about, oh, this book, that, and technique, this, and art and all that. And I was just like, where did you do that? Did you go to college or something? And, 7 times out of 10, people would say, oh, no, that was in my high school. I went to such and such a high school, and that's what we did there. And I would just be like, oh, I didn't. And anyway, I made up for it on the way out, on the way here to where I am now. So the scariest book I've ever read. Phew, let's see. Wow. It was pretty scary. But the book that kept me up, I read it in high school, and I was up until 2 a.m. on a school night reading this because I could not put it down, was Pet Sematary. That was in high school. Since then, I've read a lot of books, but not a lot of scary books. So I don't know. I feel like I'm not qualified to answer that question. My point is disappearing. Gray is not the new black. Black is the new black. It's the same as the old black. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. You know what the new gold is, though? It's copper. That's what I hear. I don't know. Although copper and jewelry looks really, really nice. It shines up pretty too. So I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I have, how many subscriptions do I have now? It's like
254.
I have 254?
Isn't that what you said? I don't remember.
Anyway, I have a lot more subscriptions than I started with at the beginning of the week. And I am super happy about that because you know what that means. We're
That
just
says 244.
244. We're just that much closer to the another giveaway. That's what that means. Which is what I love to do. I love doing giveaways, you guys. And I don't know. I know most people give away like coloring books and stuff like that, and that'll happen too. But for right now, yeah, I just do what I can do, and I hope you guys like what you get, what happens, what the prizes and all. But eventually, I will be able to do a coloring book or two. Who knows? So anyway, that much closer. Yay! And Nick and Tina, they're getting close to 1,000, which is super cool. Congratulations, you guys. So happy to hear that. It's super cool. I mean, wow. And who was it that was it Belinda or somebody was saying, all of a sudden you think, where did all these people come from? Because you have all these subscriptions, and wow. Yeah, colorathons do help, Charlotte. Oh, it does. Definitely. It does bring more people into the community. Yep. In no time. Well, Pat, keep your eyes open, man, because like I said, giveaway. Yeah. Shalene, you just finished The Witch in the Coloring Heaven Halloween issue. Didn't you just start that? You're welcome, Nick and Tina. Or were you already coloring on it? I guess I thought you were starting it tonight. Maybe I should give her patent leather gloves. Like black, shiny patent leather. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Boy. I don't think the fairy dust could get through those, though.
Charlotte wants to know if you're going to stream regularly.
Yeah, I do. I'm streaming Tuesdays from 2 to 4 Pacific time. Fridays, I just picked up a time slot on Fridays. Thank you, Pat. From it's 5. It'll be on my time. It'll be 5 to 7, I think. And then Sundays from 2 to 4. And one of those days is reserved, like one day a week. I do something like a tutorial or a craft instead of coloring. I try to do a craft or a tutorial. Like one week we did leather crafting, and one week I did how to draw in perspective and things like that. Because what I do is, well, for the leather crafting stuff, what I like to do is try and, like, the perspective tutorial was how to incorporate the perspective into your coloring books, how you use the perspective in your coloring books. And oh, in fact, I'm coloring on this one, and I don't know if you guys can see it. It's really, really light, but it's this part is all colored, but I also have like, see, there's a headstone back there, and then there's a bigger headstone right here that says no rest. Yeah, and it's crooked. So that's one of the ways I'm incorporating the perspective in, and it's all in pencil right now because the perspective isn't perfect. I was just like playing around and doodling them in so I would know kind of where I was putting them. But that's the kind of thing that the perspective tutorial was for. And it's things like that I'm going to keep doing. Also experimenting with different media, like everyone else does. Of course, we don't all do it the same. So, you know, I mean, I always say, and every art teacher, every good art teacher that I've ever had has said, when you're learning how to do artistic things, you should learn from as many different people as you can, because each one of them is going to have a different way of doing it. And the potential for learning more and different ways and something that will suit you personally is greater if you have more different teachers. So I highly recommend visit all of the streams that you can. Look people up. Chris Chang, Laura Rafferty, Lisa Matrakin, who else? Oh golly, there's a couple of Mind of Watercolor. That guy's awesome. He's really he's you know how some people tell really bad jokes and then you know you can't help but giggle because they're so awful. He's that kind of guy. But I love watching him. He's a super talented artist. Mind of Watercolor, and there's a lot of others, and like Shada Campbell, she does like flower paintings in watercolor, and then there's other people that do, you know, just all kinds of stuff. And if you want to see someone who did phenomenal work in coloring books, oh, for heaven's sake, Always Coloring. Look up Always Coloring. Some of her work is out of this world, and a lot of people are still going back and watching her videos because they're the kind of thing that never gets old, and you can always learn from those. And Zucchini Kitty is also another person that does really great coloring book work, and you can learn a ton of stuff from her too. Especially where distress ink is concerned, because she used to use distress ink in making cards, so she really is used to using that type of thing. So, you know, but yeah, I stream regularly. Wow, I kind of went off on a tangent, didn't I?
Okay, so Meredith says May Brox.
May Brox, absolutely. Thank you. Can't forget her.
Chris Chang, Peter Hewitt.
Names.
Nicotina wants to know what time on Friday you stream, and Rochelle is leaving. She has to sleep.
Okay, Rochelle, you sleep well. Sweet dreams. Take care. Friday. Oh crap, that reminds me. Yeah, Friday. It's 5 to 7, I believe. My time, Pacific. Nicotina. Sammy and Dee Dee, definitely. Thank you, Shalene. Dee Dee is awesome. Dee Dee does all kinds of great artwork. She's super cool with the pen. She's doing Inktober drawings right now in ballpoint pen and acrylic and gel pen and stuff like that. And she also does collages. Super, super cool. She did a collage pumpkin for Halloween with all these little doors on it that open up. It was really cool to watch that. It was neat to watch that come together.
And Micah says A Colorful Life.
A Colorful Life. She is great if you want to learn how to do. She does coloring, but she also does ephemera. Thank you guys for all the suggestions, because there's no way in heck I could remember all those myself. That's just impossible. And I wish I could say that I'll put all of these in the description of the video, but I also won't remember how many of them were actually mentioned. My advice is for you to look up specific how-to videos, like how to watercolor, how to make ephemera, how to do backgrounds in coloring books, things like that. Be generally specific. Okay, well, the hat's coming along kind of nice. I need to get it darker inside of here where the shadow is, because that's naturally going to be darker. Back up here by her hair. Okay. I'm going to blend this a little bit with my gray. Kind of want it to look sort of like a felt hat. You know those felt witches hats that they make? They have them on Etsy. I think it's called Ever Crumbly and Witch or something like that. These hats are so cute. They're expensive, but they're so cute, and they're perfect for costumes. They're all, I think they're all felt hats, though. They're all felted.
Oh, I missed something from Charlotte.
Missed something from Charlotte?
Got it.
Mark, would you read her my comment above? It's all in caps. Charlotte, no.
Just to ask her to say it again, because I can't find it.
You can't find it? I can't find it. Emily Illustrator. Thank you, Shalene. We cannot forget Emily. Yes, if you want to look at some really great stuff, go visit Emily. Charlotte, I can't find it. And Mark says he can't find it. Can you type that in there again? I apologize that I missed that. I was talking, you know.
Yeah, me too. I'm sorry I missed it.
He's sorry he missed it too. He says he's doing his best. We're doing our best. April is updating the list, so let her know your stream times. Yeah, I know. I was just saying. I was thinking to myself, I forgot to do that, and I need to do that tomorrow. Send her a message.
I am really sorry. I don't know how I missed that.
I don't know how I missed it either. I mean, well, I do, but even when I was scrolling back, I still couldn't find it. I'm just blind. It's these dang bifocals, I tell you. Okay, I'm going a little heavier here. And a little heavier there. Get these little folds situated. Looking like folds more than... it needs to be skinnier, I think. Yeah, that's better. Looks so much better. And there, that's better. Let's do...
Oh, Nick and Tina are on after you on Friday night.
You're on after me on Friday? Wow. You guys, you're going to be up late. Okay. I'm going to do this darker here. Darker yet again. I'll grab that gray and go through here, the 50% gray. What time is it? Okay, let's do some more trivia real quick. Oh, don't look at the answers. Okay. The history of candy corn. Get ready for it, people. Candy corn was invented by George Renninger a candy maker at the Wonderly Candy Company of Philadelphia in the 1880s. Candy corn was originally called buttercream candies and chicken feed because corn was commonly used as food for livestock. They even had a rooster on the candy boxes. Candy corn had no association with Halloween or fall and was sold seasonally from March to November. After World War II, advertisers began marketing it as a special Halloween treat due to its colors that matched those of the fall harvest. I did not know that. Let's see.
You know why they marketed it so hard after World War II?
Because it was cheap to make?
Because during World War II, there was a restriction on sugar sales. So candy really wasn't that big of a sale.
Oh. Did not know that either. Okay, here's a fun one. Every Halloween, Charlie Brown helps his friend Linus wait for what character to appear. Yay, Nika, the Great Pumpkin. Yes. Here's a piece of trivia that does not include a multiple choice answer. Apple bobbing is believed to have originated from a Roman harvest festival held in honor of Pomona, the goddess of fruit trees. And let's see here. Okay, let me find my answer sheet. There it is. Got it. Yay. When did the infamous Salem witch trials start? A, 1756, B, 1812, C, 1692, or D, 1604? And these are the Salem witch trials. Shall I read that again? What do we got?
We got a C.
We got a C. You are correct. 1692. Yes.
That's 2 in a row for Nika.
That is 2 in a row. Okay, that's just gross. I'm not reading that one. In 1998, romantic comedy film stars, and you guys better get this, Nicole Kidman and Sandra Bullock as witches. Which 1998 romantic comedy film stars Nicole Kidman and Sandra Bullock as witches? A, The Witches, B, The Craft, C, Into the Woods, or D, Practical Magic? Yep, Practical Magic. Oh, Nika, what book did you think of?
Just gotta remember the
Oh, okay, no problem. In which film does a witch try to teach lessons to various fairy tale characters? A, The Conjuring, B, Once Upon a Time, C, Halloween Town, or D, Into the Woods?
B, D.
Oh. Who said D?
Nika.
It is D. It is Into the Woods. The film, which stars Meryl Streep and Johnny Depp, was released in 2012. Into the Woods. I didn't know that. Well then, that was fun. Now I have scrap paper. Woo! Okay. Let's do a little bit more on this hat, and then that'll be done. And I believe the stream will be done because it's getting close to my bedtime. I was tired today. Very, very tired.
I think everybody's tired.
Huh, yeah. Oh.
The Physic Book of Deliverance Dane.
Deliverance Dane. Never heard of it. Gonna have to look that up though. Deliverance Dane. Yeah.
It might be the Psychic Book of Deliverance Dane. Micah says it was good.
Cool. Yeah. Always like to hear about good books. Let's get the darker dark. The dark darker. I'm just going to make this little band of white skinnier over here. A little highlight thingy. And I think I'm just going to stick some white down here too. Just to kind of make it look like it's glowy a little bit. Get rid of that big black line. And make that part a little skinnier. There we go. And she's coming along there. So the white dot there, I don't know if you can tell, but the white dot, that's a ladybug. It's going to be, of course, red. I guess it could be yellow because some of them are yellow, but there you go. That's all we got done tonight. And I picked 2 pictures. Ah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, wiped out by Sunday. That sounds about right. Get some more water. Wow, you guys, there's 7 minutes left. Think let me get out a couple of red pencils here and scribble away on some red stuff. Is that Tuscan? No. I need my Tuscan red. There's my Tuscan red. I love this color. It's gorgeous. Thank you, Nick and Tina. Oh, thanks, Pat. I'm glad I hope everybody enjoyed themselves. Thank you, Nika. Thank you, Shalene. Yep, one more day of colorathon. I'm glad, Mousy. Thank you very much. Yep, you are. Y'all are all awesome for hanging out with us. I know it's really late for some of you, and I appreciate that you came over and stayed for a while and played along with my silly trivia stuff. Oh, yeah, you're welcome, Nick and Tina. Our pleasure. Don't forget, just that much closer. I'm going to do the giveaway at 400 subs, not 500. And when we get to 400, we'll be doing the one leather craft item, and then the winner will get to choose between 3 handmade jewelry items, If I have a coloring book that I can throw in, I'll do that. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. It's up in the air a little bit right now, but it'll be worth it. Can tell you that. Oh, thanks, Dusty. I rock. All right. Woo. Anxiety, I'm glad you found us too. It's good to have you. Thank you, Trillium, for coming by. I sure do miss you hanging out here. Trillium lives like 3 miles away from me. So that's why I said that. We've been friends for what, like 17 years? Something like that, anyway. Bye, Shalene. Have a good night. Get some rest, everybody. Bright and early in the morning. Yep. Bright and early in the morning for more streamathon coloring. Can't wait. And I didn't even scribble. I didn't even put my pencil on the paper. Well, I got 5 minutes. That's okay. Yeah, you guys. Hey, if anybody's got a YouTube channel, an Instagram, in the last 4 minutes that we have, put in your stuff there. Put in your Instagram name, your YouTube channel. If you've got a YouTube channel, you can do 3 hearts, and then people can, if you rest your pointer on that person's name, 3 dots will appear to the right of the name. You go to those 3 dots and you click on it, and the first choice that you have is go to channel. It's a little drop down menu appears. Click on go to channel, and you can go to that person's YouTube channel and sub if you want. You can subscribe. I highly recommend it. Just because you subscribe doesn't mean you got to go to everything, but it's good to give these people some support. It's always good to give support. And then if you feel like it, you can hang out. Is on second? Who's on second?
No, who's on first?
YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. Name is the same. Yep, Cajun Sunshine Crafts. The Coloring Book Nook. Yep, that's Shalene. She's got a channel, Anxiety Art. I think I subscribed to you yesterday. Not sure. I'm going to have to check that out. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for posting your hearts and for subbing to each other. I appreciate that, and they appreciate it, I'm sure. Spread the kindness. Yes. Nicotina, Heather is on first. Yes. Awesome. Thank you, Anxiety. I try to keep my name the same too, but it's my store name is Red Raven's Cauldron, and then my YouTube and Facebook I have a Facebook page for my YouTube channel, which is Crafty Cauldron. So, but I wanted to keep a cauldron in there somewhere. So, Coloring Connection on IG, FB group with Beth Woods, Shannon, Chopin Hayes, and others. Coloring Connection. Awesome. Awesome. Yes. Oh, thanks. Thank you, Anxiety Art Adventures. I appreciate that. That's very kind of you. I love Instagram because you guys post pictures, and I love the pictures. Always come out so clear and nice. Even if you can't see them on YouTube, you can see them really well on Instagram. And I like that. That's one of the great things about Instagram. And the other thing is that you can just like heart everybody. Even if you're not going to say anything, just heart it, because it makes it pop up in it's popular. I love that, because even if I don't feel like typing, like if I feel really crappy, like I did this morning, I just hearted like 50 people because I just didn't feel like typing. Oh, Laura. Okay. I'm sorry. That's where everybody kept saying Laura. And I was like, I can't figure out who that is. But some people don't want everyone to know their actual name. So I didn't ask because I didn't want to be nosy. But That's just me. Caroline. Yes, Caroline. And we have 2 Carolines, and that's why everybody calls you Nika, so we don't get confused. Besides, Nika sounds really cool. It's very unique. I'll never tell. Shh. Oh my goodness. Okay, you guys, it has been 2 hours. I appreciate each and every one of you so much. Peace, love, be kind to each other. Sweet dreams, everyone. Have a good evening, have a good morning, and I'll see you in the streams. Take care. Bye-bye.